It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Five teams have advanced to the divisional rounds, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Down the field, Evans has it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Escapes a defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, Bears.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Complete right side. Burton has it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
14-yard pickup, but it's 3rd down.
Williams from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Into the hands of Cole. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180! What's up?
Here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to get this down to inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
24-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly...
And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Williams off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
3rd and long for him here. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Monangai finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4.
14. Bears 10. Cairo Santos taking off for Chicago.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's White on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmunds has it. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The coverage by Zion McCall.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved the tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
For a Tampa Bay.
Mayfield to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brushes him off with ease. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Toss play, Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate. That offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Bears leading near the break. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To throw, Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Romadudes a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Culp with the catch. There he goes. Right sideline. To the 10. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
2nd and 8. Big strike here to Moore. Juke the defender. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, here's Swift. He's got a gain of 6 there. And play made by Jacob Parrish. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 31. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. 1st down throw by Williams. Pass it down close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Right, 180. Pistol. Regular.
Baker now from the gun. There's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Run. Alert. Kings. What's that?
1st down. Here's Baker. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Hey, alert! What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Point it right. Pistol. What's that?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Off the play fake, Williams. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. He set up the screen here to Swift. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
What is up?
On 3rd down, here's Swift. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
What is on?
Staying grounded with Swift. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
What is it up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Manangai will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
24. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Pistol. Hey, alert! Kings! Done.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Point it right. 180!
Irving here from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Chicago.
Going run again with Swift. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bears football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
What is up? Dad.
the gun. Here's Williams. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Regular. 180.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Coverage by Juwan Dexter.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What is up?
Running behind center with Swift. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
What is up?
On the ground with Swift. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group and he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you've got.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Bears about set to celebrate this win. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready, set.
Williams from the gun.